Hello and welcome to Dr. Varsha Gaitonde's channel. In the past few years, we have experienced severe floods, flash floods, cloud bursting, heavy droughts, and many more climatic vagaries. This is mainly because of the anthropogenical activities. Due to heavy pollution, maybe the water pollution, air pollution, land pollution, whatever it may be, due to this, now there is a peak point of pollution or climate change at our level, means on our earth. Climate change became a major task and the talk of today's society, where we are experiencing severe difficulties in many of the sectors in our society. For this, government is setting climate action plan with the aim to mitigate and cut short the changes which are happening and to reduce it in the near future so that we can give better days for our next generation. National Action Plan for Climate Change is mainly to mitigate and adopt the climate change action plans. This was launched by Prime Minister's Council on Climate Change, identifies measures that promote development objectives while also yielding co-benefits for addressing climate change effectively. There are 8 national missions which form the core of National Action Plan. They focus on promoting understanding of climate change, adaptation and mitigation, energy efficiency and natural resource conservation. Let's see one by one how these principles work, and before that we'll see the NAPCC principles. The first principle is protection of poor through inclusive and sustainable development strategy. Qualitative changes in the method through which national growth objective will be achieved. Demand side management through cost effective strategies for end use. Deployment of appropriate technologies for adaptation and mitigation of greenhouse gases. Innovative market, regulatory and voluntary mechanisms to promote sustainable development. As you know, greenhouse gases are the major contributors for climate change, and in between I just want to ask you the difference between climate and weather. Okay, just put it in the comment section. Moving to the next session. This mission of NAPCC has 8 core missions. The first one is National Solar Mission, then National Mission for Enhanced Energy Efficiency, National Mission on Sustainable Habitat, then Water Mission, then Sustaining the Himalayan Ecosystem, then National Mission for Green India, National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture, and National Mission on Strategic Knowledge for Climate Change. Let's see one by one. First one is National Solar Mission. This is to promote the development and use of solar energy for power generated and other use, with the ultimate objective of making solar competitive with fossil fuel based energy options. This may be in energy sector or transport sector, agriculture or allied sector. Using solar power will address many of the problems. National Mission for Enhanced Energy Efficiency. Here, building on the Energy Conservation Act 2001, the plan recommends mandating specific energy consumption decrease in large energy consumption industries with a system for companies to trade energy saving certificates, energy incentives, including reduced taxes on energy efficient appliances, and financing for public private partnerships to reduce energy consumption through demand side management programs in the municipality or municipal buildings and agriculture sector. Next is National Mission for Sustainable Habitat. Here, to promote energy efficiency as a core component of urban planning, and this plan includes extending the existing energy conservation building core, greater emphasis on urban waste management, recycling, including power production from waste, strengthening the enforcement of automotive fuel economy standards, and using pricing measures to encourage the purchase of efficient vehicles and incentives for the use of public transportation. Next is National Water Mission. This is to with water scarcity projected to worsen as a result of climate change. The plan sets a goal of a 20% improvement in water use efficiency through pricing and other measures. National Mission for Sustaining the Himalayan Ecosystem. As you know, as the global temperature is increasing, the icing capacity of the mountains is decreasing. The plan aims to conserve biodiversity, forest cover, and other ecological values in the Himalayan region, where glaciers that are a major source of India's water supply are projected to recede as a result of global warming. National Mission for Green India. These goals include afforestation of 6 million hectares of degraded forest lands and expanding forest cover from 23% to 33% of Indian territory. Next is National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture. This plan aims to support climate adaptation in agriculture through the development of climate resilient crops, expansion of weather insurance mechanisms, and agriculture practices. And the last one is National Mission on Strategic Knowledge for Climate Change. This is to gain a better understanding on climate science impact and challenge, and plan envisions new climate science research fund, improved climate modeling, and increased international collaborations. It also encourages private sector initiatives to develop adaptation and mitigate technologies through venture capital funds. Let's see some of the central and state policy and programs for climate action plans. National Food Security Mission is the major scheme to address this. This encourages cultivation of coarse cereals covering maize, barley, promotion of nutri-cereals including jawar, bajra, ragi, small millets like kodo millet, barnyard, proso, foxtail, and little millet. Here, the major goal is food diversification and varietal diversification, which can address many of the needs. Basically, if you take rice or wheat, the demand for fertilizers, demand for water, everything is more. And due to continuous monocropping, there will be huge pollution, maybe water pollution, air pollution, or greenhouse gas emission, whatever it may be. So, by addressing these challenges, we can go for better crop practices. Second is direct benefit transfer to farmers for adoption of improved technologies. Here, incentives are provided to technology production of paddy pulse and oilseeds. This is to reduce the cost of cultivation and technology promoters. Research on management for saline water in biosaline agriculture. Here, management of water salinity and promoting research on halophyte cultivation for soil reclamation. Next is millet package. This is to achieve nutrition security and healthy diet to cope with droughts for protecting vulnerable farmers. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. This is a insurance scheme to protect the crops from floods, droughts, unseasonal rains, and other natural calamities. Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana is incentivizing and promoting agriculture activities from production to processing to marketing. Also focuses on animal husbandry and agriculture mechanization. National E-Governance Plan Agriculture. This is offering agriculture services in an integrated manner through the Central Agriculture Portal and State Agriculture Portal on good agriculture practices. Some of the state government policies, these plans are specifically for Karnataka, and likewise the different states across the country will be having their own plans and policies. Some of the Karnataka governmental initiatives I'll read out here. Krishi Bhagya. This is for improving rain-fed agriculture with efficient management of rainwater and enhancing farm productivity. This focuses on water conservation and promotes dryland horticulture. Scheme is being implemented in both coastal and mainland regions. Weather forecast and crop advisories at Gram Panchayat level. This is to reach weather forecast and agriculture related information and advisories to 12 lakh farmers in 747 Rait Sampark Kendras. Next, Soil Health Mission. This is to issue soil health cards once in every 2 years to farmers to address nutrient deficiencies in fertilization practices. Farm mechanization and agro-processing. This is to reduce dependence on agriculture labor. Then comprehensive management of pest and providing guidance to farmers using electronic medium, like it may be WhatsApp groups, Facebook, or any other media. Even some of the apps are generated to help the farmers. Organic farming. Then Chief Minister's Sukshma Niravari Yojana. This is for micro irrigation, helping the farmers. National Mission on Sustainable Agriculture. Here the aim is rain-fed area development and Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana to grow safe and healthy food without using agrochemicals. That means natural farming is boosted here. Bhu Samruddhi. This is creating awareness among farming community on diversified farming activities and extension initiatives. Then Agri Startups. This is to promote new and sustainable innovations to achieve food security. Then development of vacuum technology for storage of seed and agriculture produce. This is a long-term storage of seed for various crops. It has been developed initially for long-term storage of chili, onion, cotton, soybean, groundnut, and paddy crops. Means this helps in avoiding the wastage of crops. As you know, in the warehouses, several tons of food grains gets wasted every year. To avoid that, there is a need to channelize the food grains every year towards either to civilians or farmers or the needy people. Let's see what is climate action and budget. Now it is high time to promote and give some amount or money for climate action or to safeguard our climate. As climate change accelerates the potential for significant impact of healthcare facilities and imposes complex, multifaceted, and unpredictable demand on healthcare system, it is imperative that all new investments in the health sector prioritize the development of resilient to climate change. Accordingly, enabling climate action and provisioning of budgetary resources for undertaking actions can be organized through the two approaches. Like first one is existing schemes and programs approved for funding through the state budget could be scrutinized through the lens of environmental compatibility, sufficiency or efficiency of resource use, and dealing with the waste generated. As a result of this, design of schemes and programs is considered and aligned to minimize environmental impact while maximizing socio-economic benefits. I'll just tell you the meaning of this particular paragraph. Here, whatever the existing schemes are there, all those schemes should be screened and should be related how we can take out the climate action plan or climate protection things from that particular scheme. Second is the new initiative or projects identified or proposed have to be environmentally highly compatible by design and should contribute to the mitigation of emissions of greenhouse gases and the impacts of climate change while also enhancing the adaptive capacity of the sector and society in general. That means, for example, if you are constructing a building, we should see how minimally we can impact on the environment by constructing that building. The Global Environment Facility under the United Nations Green Climate Fund under the Paris Agreement was example for the specific fund established at the global level. Multilateral agencies like World Bank and Asian Development Bank are also aligning their loan portfolio to climate action. Given that the window for climate action is fast shutting and limiting global warming by 1.5 degrees Celsius is still narrowly possible, the timeline for climate action is tightly capped to the year 2030. Government and non-governmental stakeholders are encouraged to adopt these mentioned mechanisms to undertake actions without delay and preferably in a combination of project-based and more sustained long-term approaches. Just like a national action plan on climate change, there are state level action plans also. Other day I have attended one training where we were asked to make an action plan that is called as the key performance indicators or indices for climate change. Here these are revised for a period of time because as the climate changes, the demands of human also changes. For that, version 2, version 3, like that they'll be making. So for Karnataka, there is an institute called Environmental Management and Policy Research Institute or EMPRI, which is an autonomous institute established by Government of Karnataka in 2002, conducts applied and policy research and provides capacity building trainings on current environmental issues. Just like this, in other states also, there will be nodal agencies for research as well as development and extension of climate change programs. Here, there are key performance indicators which will be planned for next 5 years or 10 years. That means some targets are taken and that will be implemented year-wise for next 5 years. For example, in agriculture sector, promotion of climate smart crops like millets, pulses, oilseeds suitable for changing environmental conditions. This is a task, means that is one is called key performance index. Okay, so here baseline means first there is in particularly in Karnataka state 33.20 lakh hectares were identified. Okay, so next in next 5 years, this is the target for next 5 years. Okay, initially they targeted for 33.26, then they increased it to 33.56 like that, and finally there will be one figure like this is 38.55. Okay, like that in next 5 year, how best we can increase the area under new varieties millets for, and providing subsidy and production incentives to farmers and creating awareness about the importance of millets, through which we can go for climate smart varieties. The second key performance index is weather based agromet advisory services to enhance farmers adaptation to changing climatic conditions. Here how it works with agromet advisory services projects of center of excellence on watershed management, means through watershed management and reward program, the area under this will be increased with the help of different departments. This can be undertaken. Next is promoting use of organic resources, like converting the fertilized based lands or chemically cultivated land into organic. Suddenly we can't convert any land to organic, again Sri Lankan condition will happen. So here what we can do, gradually we can convert some portion of the land, like that year by year we can convert the lands to organic, so that the environmental impact will be low. Promoting water harvesting structures through water harvest units, means enhancing the ground water level. Then promoting the use of micro irrigation in agriculture by providing subsidy for installation of drip or sprinkler, means baseline, means presently 1 unit is there, means the area under this is about 2.75 lakh hectares, and this will be increased year by year. That is the target. The last one is promoting watershed area treatment for soil and water conservation, means here importance is given particularly for soil, means the hazardous pesticide or chemicals should not enter into soil. For that what we should do, we should go for regular soil testing, through which we'll get to know how much fertilizer should be added to our land. This is all about the climate action plan at national level, at state level, at district level. Even below that also action plans can be set by individuals or groups that will be given to the higher level, and the plans or the goals will be again checked, and the final key goals will be set, which will be friendly to the climate. That is nothing but climate action plan, which changes periodically. If you have any doubt about climate action plan and how it is implemented, just keep it in the comment section. Thank you.